Alright.
What's up, gamers? Today we're playing Tron Evolution, which is the tie-in game for the second movie, Tron Legacy. And let's get started, I guess. So, time will start in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, gameplay-wise, if you've played Prince of Persia, you've played this, pretty much. It's just some neat combat, some parkouring here and there, and we'll hopefully get through this in about an hour. So yeah, I'm Goodigo, by the way, and this is my bud, Zuketra.
It's me.
What's poppin'?
It's him, dude.
It is him. Alright, first of all, I just gotta hold W and hope that these boys don't run into me. Let's see if we get a good people cycle. Yeah, that's looking good. Perfect. So yeah, first part here is just a little tutorial section, which we're immediately gonna break though. This game doesn't have much in terms of like actual glitches, but there's just a lot of pull collision and stuff that just lets you easily get out of bounds. So I'll just run up against this wall, and right on here, and now we're already out of bounds. That was easy. And then we'll run right here, up into this little crack, and do the Mario over here, just some infinite wall jumps all the way up, until we're pretty much free to go wherever. Also, due to skipping some triggers, some text boxes down there, like in the tutorial sections, just appear, but never disappear. So if I don't die, we'll hopefully get to stack some of those, pretty much. And we'll also get right over here.
That's some gaming right there.
Yeah. And then right here, we're gonna deload the map. There's like triggers that check where your camera position is. And if it's in specific positions, it just deloads everything. So we can use that to kind of clip through walls and stuff in certain places. But yeah, also, I guess to explain the category, this is any % New Game Plus, so we just already have everything, all the skills, max levels and stuff. So most enemies will die in one hit. We have the first enemy right here, and he's dead. Got him. But yeah, so to talk about the HUD, and the top left there, the little blue bar, that's my health, which doesn't really matter. Don't think I'll die due to running out of health. But the white little tic tacs down there, those are pretty important. That's my energy. And every time I do a special attack, it costs 1 energy. And right now I'm doing normal attacks, and you see some enemies take like 2 hits, maybe 3 with normal attacks. But special attacks, 1 hit almost everyone. So right here I'm just gonna wait for these boys to jump down, and then hit him with a good old AoE. There we go. And that's that. We also have different types of discs right here, you see 4 different ones. And this first one is the heavy disc, that's like good for long range and single targets. But the main one I'm going to be using is the second one, which is the bomb disc. So that just does a big old explosion and just wipes out like 5 enemies at once if I place it well. Which I do, of course.
Like a gamer.
It's like a true gamer. Alright, here the game's trying to teach us controls, but we want to also skip as many animations as possible, so we're just going to kind of hit into that yellow stuff, which I think is like some glitchy corruption or something. Oh, this is the main villain, by the way. He's yellow and really quiet sometimes.
You know what else is yellow?
What?
Minions, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. Love me some of that. Oh yeah, then we, if I can hit that, skip some more animations. All these moves are pretty useless. Trying to teach you like basic combos, but they're all way too weak and too slow compared to just special attacking everything. Like these boys just bump disc, boom, all done. Also, I keep switching to this 4th disc right here, because this one, for some reason, I don't even know if the game tells you this, but it's, oh, I missed that. It passively regenerates energy. So pretty much whenever, oh come on, don't laugh at me. I'm not doing that bad. I am actually. There we go. But yeah, this one just passively generates energy, so I'm pretty much always going to be switching to that, and hope I don't forget to do that. Otherwise I might come into a fight with 0 tic tacs. Imagine that. Oh no, this isn't too much. Nice slow-mo. Yeah, a lot of the combat also just revolves around what moves give you slow motion and trying to avoid those. where possible. So we're gonna be out of the tutorial here in just a second. Oh, it's sub 5. That's good.
Never seen a sub 5 in my life.
Me neither. Literally never happened before. Except like 10 minutes ago. Right, some more text boxes and then it's time to move and game. Just jump over this gap to try to avoid a text box trigger. I'm gonna try this trick right here, which is a little hard. At least for me. We'll see if I hit it. Gotta move over here. Not move over there, I guess. Let's try that again. Oh no. If you die here, this upgrade station is just always on for some reason, so you gotta die again. 2 quick ones. There we go. We can get out here. So we gotta run up here. Get on this stuff. And then over the side, hopefully. Do I throw this? Do I throw a punch?
Excuse me?
Do I throw a punch?
I don't have you in my ears.
Oh, that's bad.
Should
I just look at you some more? Oh yeah, I throw the disc, of course.
Just keep talking to me, I'll nod.
So yeah, we're gonna use this little slanted wall here on the left and try to kind of jump on that if we can get that. What I'm doing right here is, right as I jump out of the wall run, I'm blocking. I might... Oh, I made... Nah, can I get up there? Let me in. There we are. But yeah, right as I jump out of the wall run, I block. And what that does is it targets anything that's targetable, which in that case, I'm dead. There's a little button down there. And so it kind of turns the camera, and that way I can jump out of a wall run, not just straight, but in any other direction. Also, let's just not go for that anymore. 2 is enough, I think. I can show off this epic throw instead. Can, with some precise aim, hit this one from far away, like that. Yeehaw. So here teaches us about these boys. They give you like health or something. You don't need health. Skip an enemy on the cutscene right here by jumping over the trigger. Yeah, here you see the first instance of grappling, which has this thing which is basically like a grappling hook, where if you there's like grapple points all around the map, and if you like grapple towards those, you like fling up there, but you can also do that towards enemies, and that can be pretty useful. Let's get up there. Yeah, and that right there usually has like a 3 or 4 second animation when you activate a button, but as like it tries to prevent you from doing animations, but it doesn't really prevent you from doing all of them. So you can just do some other animations and cancel the button animation, which is pretty neat. Oh, yeah. Also, rolling is technically the fastest, but it's pretty inconvenient in a lot of places. So you'll see me doing this jumping and punching a lot instead. Let's get that one over. See the boy that just shouts at you. Which one? Reel that away. And we're gonna get right up on this big door, and hopefully with my camera around to the side. There we are. And that way I'm gonna deload stuff and then kind of hover in midair, so I land in this room. And there's that. Oh, also because we died, we lost the first text box, but luckily now we got another one, so that I always remember how to parry. You good now? I see. Get some menacing enemies and get like a 20-second cutscene, and they did. Got him good. That's not the right way. There's no enemy there. Oh, I'm out of energy. Give me my Tic Tacs. Yeah, Yeah, and this is where the game tries to teach us grappling, even though we've already been doing it for a bit. Alright. Here's a whole like parkouring room.
Sorry about that.
But you can easily like land up here, get on this railing, and with a wall run get enough height to get all the way up there. Oh, there's collectible. Let me get that.
It's okay, I've got ears now.
Nice.
Unlocked.
I also got ears. Gotta wait a little bit here. No way around there. Yeah, here's a whole parkouring room as well, but with some precise wall runs around this corner. You can get enough height to get right to here, and then off the wall right up here. Here's another big old fight. Yeah, the game forces only some fights on you. Most of them you can just like walk past. And all the ones that the game forces we try to skip as much as possible. But sometimes there's just no way around doing those. Try to minimize them. Oh, this is a shield dude. Those guys you gotta kill with a bomb disc. Which I'm already doing to pretty much enemy anyways. So I think we're good on that. Oh, I gotta level up. Did you hear that? Oh, collectible.
So how much do you get to see Tron in this run? By himself?
Like once, but I skipped the cutscene.
Okay.
I already skipped it actually. It already happened.
It's a shame.
Yeah, never lucky.
You know what Tron is short for?
What's that?
Tronathan.
Love my boy, Tronathan. Oh yeah, this next part's completely cycle-based. Go on a light cycle. And I just hold W. So what's poppin'?
Nice.
How's breakfast?
It was good, yeah. I had like 10 slices of watermelon.
Anything else?
No. Some water.
Need to eat some good stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, we gotta switch directions like 3 times here. This one's pretty easy. There's a few more of these, but they're all pretty similar.
You know the part in the movie where they do something like this?
I do actually.
But they're in a car and there's like bits breaking? What do they say?
I don't know actually. What do they say? You wanna hold W for me? There you go. Dude, it's game.
We made it. That's the quote.
Didn't make it indeed. Oh, you almost died. Look. Tap A. Tiny bit. There you go. Oh.
Too much. I was holding W with the wrong finger.
Didn't die though. We're good. Alright, it's about to be over. Get ready. There you go.
Thanks.
Let me play.
My world record now.
Is this co-op now? Want to play the other ones as well?
Yeah, I'll play all the levels.
No needs. Right. This part's pretty neat. We land on this ship before it takes off, but it has really weird collisions, so we gotta like constantly move to stay on it. And now it's solid again. This takes us all the way up. Can jump through this wall right here. Land on this checkerboard. Want to play some chess?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, I ran into the wrong wall. I think we're dead. Yeah, let's do that again.
Big D-res on that one.
True. Oh, I hit the wrong checkpoint. Oh, can't even do the skip now. Yeah, I accidentally hit a checkpoint in the middle, so I just spawned in there. Usually this cutscene is skipped because I land out of bounds and I go like, this tunnel I'm in, I'm usually on top of that. And just go over it and skip all the cutscene triggers. Look at all these people running, they're going the wrong way, dude. They don't even know the route. Nice punch. Alright. So after this parkouring we have the first tank fight, which I'll try to skip. It might not work, it's a little tricky. So we'll see. So the tank's supposed to be in there, so we get right down here onto this little invisible ledge. We want to land on this little glass dome, which I didn't get. Slipped right down, so we have to fight the tank instead. And he's dead.
That's a gamer. That's a gamer tank right there.
That's a Y tank, dude.
RGB tank.
You're gonna see another tank in a second, and I'm gonna ride it. There we go. Another button glitch there by interrupting the button animation with the landing animation. It's a little harder to do, but when there's no enemies nearby, that's what you gotta do. Hate to see it. And he's first tank section. I hope these aren't too loud. Oh no, these are very tame today. Maybe they blast your ears out. So yeah, these are even slower than the light cycles. And maybe... Where am I going? That's not the keys I'm pressing. Get over there. And just blast some of the tanks. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the max speed, so not much we can do despite going forwards and hitting some boys on the way.
Go to second gear, man.
I'm trying. I can go even slower.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm going as fast as don't worry. Going as fast as I can. Maybe I should press the button harder to go faster. Yeah, there's also like boys dropping bombs on us, but you see our health up there basically doesn't matter. Right, there's a cutscene here, but we can drive right down. The bridge is like supposed to break, but the invisible wall already ends there, so we can just do that ourselves. Fall down. Here's some good old sniping action. I understand it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll barely do any damage anyways. But yeah, these tanks drive a little weird though, because you like control where you're going by moving the camera left or right. So I can't just like aim to the side and shoot someone and like, what's happening? Okay, let's go over there. So I can't like just aim to the side and shoot next to me, because otherwise my tank will just go straight sideways. So if I want to shoot like other than straight forward, I have to kind of flick it so the tank doesn't have time to turn. Alright, grill those boys. Yeah, wait for this laser, because we got a bad cycle. Get right over there. Yeah, and a lot of this parkouring, you're like supposed to vault over things like this and wall run, but in most places it's just faster to straight up jump over, which is usually possible. Yeah, this is a whole room with like a puzzle or something. It's been like a few years since I've done it. But this big old laser is like blocking the exit and you're supposed to turn it off, but the laser doesn't really exist, so if we just jump our way up there and special attack, we can just pop it in there. And there we go.
What a hacker, dude.
Dude.
Hacking away through this game.
It's not my fault the laser isn't there. Alright, then we roll into this little fight. These are like butterfly dudes is what I always call them, like throw grenades and stuff. So we just stun them with this disc and then... Ooh, and he's dead. Wow, you are good. Come on. Thanks. Wait, I said that. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Alright, here we're going into Chapter 3 of the City of Aja, which is mainly pretty standard parkouring, but a few skips here and there. Also sideways rolling is the fastest movement, as you might be able to tell. He's pretty fast. Oh, is it collectible? Hell yeah.
Call that a crab roll.
Sure. I will call it a crab roll.
Thank you.
Thanks. All the tricks have stupid names anyways.
Like the vegetable roll. That's a good one.
No. That one doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Maybe soon. But yeah, most of this parkouring may look like pretty standard, but there's like lots of tiny things that I'm doing. Like skipping certain ledge grabs to just save like half a second. Or we'll skip slow-mos here and there and all that good stuff. Which really adds up over the course of the run. I don't want to do side rolls here, it's scary. How's my mic?
Do they ever eat in Tron? I know, like, we watched the movie.
In computers. What do they want to eat?
I want to eat, so why don't they want to eat?
Well, you're not in a computer.
I guess so.
They're programs, buddy. They don't need to eat. Yeah, right here comes the first instance of the thing which took us like 2 years to figure out, which is that some cutscenes, when they reach a checkpoint, you can just like restart or quit out and it skips the cutscene. Should have thought of that earlier. Alright. Alright, here upcoming is one of the big skips of this part, which is dumb fight skip. Which I can't remember if it's called that because the skip is dumb or the fight is dumb, because there's a fight in there that's dumb. So we just jump along this invisible ledge. There's a lot of those here. I fell down. Let's not do that. Don't hit me. Oh, we got right here again. And jump around this corner. Wall run, land on this ledge. Or not.
It's a tough one, this.
Yeah, it's quite the tough one. Also, this is, I think, like FPS dependent a little. Sometimes the ledge like isn't really there. Sometimes you just slide off it, or do that. That wasn't FPS dependent. That was me dependent.
That was a boy right there.
Yeah, it was a boy indeed. I'm wall running. Let's just go back there and try that again. I'm just walking off like an idiot.
Someone's been greasing up these invisible platforms. Keep slipping off.
There's a gamer sweat all over them. I just jumped straight up there.
Butter feet, man.
Butter feet indeed. All butter. Right, let's go on the corner this time. Let's just try to go fast and it'll work out. See, there we are, there's the ledge. And then go right over there. Yeah, all these fight rooms in this part are just like a giant room with an entrance and an exit. So we can just like get around the room from the entrance to the exit. Let's skip the fight. These lasers are like pretty bad. Well, those aren't, but there's some lasers later that are pretty bad sometimes. That cycle is reliable, luckily.
Get sniped.
Yeah, that dude had it coming, dude. Here's another tiny little fight where you can see the amazing combat of New Game Plus. Dead. Dead. Oh wait, wrong disc. Bruh, die. Look at this dude. There we go. And we just wait for the last one to spawn. That was quick. Oh, there's one more. Never mind. What's he doing there? Where you come from?
How is he so good with the disc in the movie? I never thought about that till now.
Good question, actually. Maybe it's genes or something.
Because
like
he can like ride a bike, and then he rides the bike well.
I can ride a bike.
Yeah, but they build up to that. But the disc, he's just a disc god out of nowhere.
Never lucky. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the lasers here. These are like on weird cycles most of the time. The wall one here is a little safer than vaulting over. As my dad always used to say, once you make the first two lasers, you always make the third one.
Classic dad.
Wise man. He knew what was up. Right, we gotta make sure to not kill these enemies in the middle here, because otherwise they have a very high chance to soft lock the fight. Not quite sure why, but that's how it works. Yeah, I gotta be careful with my disc choices here, because these boys are like with swords on their back. Or whatever it is, I just call them katana boys. they need heavy discs to die, so I can't just bomb disc them along with the rest. And also, if they attack me, I like always get stunned, so I want to prioritize those as well. So I have pretty much all these fights like routed out on which enemies I kill first with which disc. And there's just a little variation on where they walk sometimes. Like groups of enemies like this, I just hit a certain enemy and then hopefully all of them die. Or like pretty much all of them. These boys are gonna get crushed though behind the door. See ya. Yeah, now we wait a little more. These boys are spawning slowly. That's the issue when you're so strong in New Game Plus, that the fights are just going so slow because the game expects you to like take way longer on them. Just do a few backflips. And we just kill them like as soon as they become attackable. Just do a few rolls. After this one, we got another. The boys want to die, maybe. Whoa. There it is. Another little butterfly boy. Unbelievable. Usually they take one hit, sometimes they don't. And there he took two and I was out of energy. Never lucky, dude. Oh yeah, so all that way we went into the city of Aja, and now we learned that it's pretty scuffed, so we just run back out. Also the city explodes. Deserved. Yeah, right here the game tries to force story on us, but we just kind of turn around and walk. And we can't even sprint because it's supposed to be interesting. I'm trying to go to the left, dude. Not pressing the button. Yeah, right here, if we jump over this wall into the fight, the enemy's AI never activates. So we just kind of chill there. What's up? Another little cutscene skip.
It's a good fight.
Nice. They tried their best.
Did I what?
They tried their best.
They did, yeah.
Should I get an extra collectible?
Yeah, definitely.
There's one right up there, you see that? There.
Nice.
Got it. That does nothing, by the way.
Makes me proud.
Me too. Let's hope I don't die here. Oh no. I died. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I slipped. But yeah, if you die with a punch in this game, you get a weird state called Grapple Glitch. I'm not going that way. And what that does is you can grapple enemies from any distance. Okay, I didn't get that. But yeah, you can see the enemies like behind me and I'm still grappling in and kind of flying forwards.
What are you doing, man? What's he doing?
Yeah, got the backup. They're usually supposed to land on that platform up top. That's like 20 seconds faster, but guess we'll have to do with this. We'll just kind of do the Mario again.
It's a wide Mario right there.
True. I'm a wide Mario. That's what they call me. Why are my hands glowing? I'm not sure why. Okay, there it goes. This boy always wants to hit me, so we hit him first. Oh, another collectible. We should go for 100%.
Yeah.
Except I don't know where, like, half of them are.
You probably missed a few already.
There's some I've never collected in my life. Right, so here we drop right down, past the death trigger. I'm really low here, let's hope I don't die. And get right down onto the street, there we are. Luckily there's like a whole long section already loaded in here, so if we just go down right there, we can like skip a few minutes here, we're just going along the road. What's up?
It's nice. Can I do that for a bit?
Yeah, you want to mesh space? Yeah, that's it. This game's easy.
I like this game. I might play it one day.
Oh, now you can stop.
You gotta... Okay. I was gonna say, tell me when to stop.
You could have kept going. I wouldn't mind. Love me some space pressing. Yeah, right here we're just gonna climb back up and hit the cutscene trigger right there. And continue the game as normal with another tiny little tank fight. think some boys survived that, yeah, that will definitely survive, those boys. That's a lot of
Seems a little bit OP, this.
It's tank.
Oh, nice achievement.
Oh yeah, thanks. Good job. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can do this all day. In fact, I have done this all day, because I woke up like 2 hours ago. If we stand right here, we block an enemy spawning from behind us. Just makes the fight a little bit shorter. If I mess it up, I might just get crushed by the boy coming down on me.
Don't want that to happen.
Yeah. And over top myself. Alright. And right from the tank to the next vehicle, it's light cycle time again. Which is holding W time. And you can use the mouse to like look around, but it just looks cool. And you can throw discs, but enemies in these parts don't matter. And there's a guy coming in right here. He's just way too slow, and he just drives in a straight line. So see ya.
Fun fact, Flow Rider owns a replica of this bike.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's one of his music videos, has it?
Oh yeah, if you wanted to check that out.
Yeah. Sick, dude.
Shoutouts to Flow Rider.
Yeah.
He's a friend of the community.
He's a big Tron fan.
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue with these light cycle parts is the speed works really weird. There's like certain triggers along the track where it like just gives you a speed boost. But sometimes if you die, like I think there's like a cooldown on the triggers or something, so you don't hit those again. So if you die like right in front of a ramp, sometimes you just can't get the speed, so you just die like 5 times just trying to get over the ramp but not having enough speed. So it's not down. Stay hydrated. Want to pass me my cup actually? It's too far away. Oh, you want to
Nah, I'm not going to try that.
I got the hand free.
Do you want me to put it back or?
Nah, I want you. I'll just throw it. That was good. Alright. Oh, I hit that rock. Oh, nasty jump. Yeah,
Shoutouts. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do your shoutouts.
I was going to say shoutouts to the hotel for the nice water.
Oh yeah, the water's great.
Not important, sorry.
It's very
Go
crisp.
ahead.
That was pretty important. Gotta give credit where credit is due. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, this part's boring. But nah, it's like we found some skip potential. I don't know why it keeps. I think I'm just pressing the key like a dumbass. Yeah, there's like some potential for skips, but nothing really hasn't worked out yet. There's one, but it's really hard. It's only ever been achieved once. Let's see if I can hit it later on. It's in like half an hour. Wait, half an hour the run's over. It's in like 15 minutes. So yeah, right here, in this boring part, we'll get to the game grid, which sounds really exciting because it's like a big part of the movies, but it's just an auto-scroller. I guess it might be exciting if we didn't one-hit every enemy, because it's like an arena fight. But yeah, right here we first gotta kill some boys and hit some buttons. Just waiting for the boys to spawn over there. That's... oh, I'm out of energy. Okay, let me fill up again. And kill that boy. And in this cutscene we can still move. So we're gonna hit the first button there, and that overrides the first cutscene with this one, which is pretty neat. Get up on this door, hit this button off screen. I know where the buttons are.
Don't even have to look.
Yeah.
Hits every shot.
Literally perfect so far.
You're like Kenny S, dude.
Yeah, I'm hitting those flicks, dude, on the light disc. Oh, it's collectible. Let's get that.
Another one.
Indeed. No, it's the last one. And we go up the hotel elevator into the gamer zone. There's some randomized dialogue here in a second, so I hope we get a good line. It'll be the perfect line. Skip some more ones there. Oh, let's see what we get. That's the good one. I'm gonna tear you a new port, you little glitch. That was good RNG on the dialogue. Oh yeah, here it's just like a bunch of cutscenes with like 2-second long combat in between. So lots and lots of just chilling around. But he's doing some good poses. There's a good one coming up in the next cutscene. So here comes the fight, and it's over. And just do some more rolls. How about that? Oh, here comes the good one. They possess no directives, no purpose. The finger dude. Right. Fight number 2 and like 3 more.
This goes so fast and then it's like...
Yeah. I mean, I can just like play around with the next one for a bit. But that is only the beginning. Look at this dude. Let's go with that one. What's up? Oh, I shouldn't slow-mo, that loses time.
Slow is slow.
Slow
Just
is indeed slow. As the name implies. That's the name of the game.
This is nice.
It is. I love this. Dispiriting.
But comfort yourselves with this knowledge. I shall protect us from this simmering ISO menace. At this
It was just some story stuff, but we skipped like all the cutscenes, so we probably have no idea what's going on. Not you specifically, but like everyone. Well, I know you specifically have no idea what's going on. I want to call you out, but
I know exactly what's happening.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Who's that?
That's the guy who goes like, he gets the Tron toy and he goes like, Tron!
That's him. It is him, indeed.
He's the dude that made the game.
Okay, I survived. He's indeed the dude that made, well, not this game, but
No, but the game in the game.
the double game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now we're done with that part, finally. And now we're into the green zone, where I've actually discovered a new strat just like half an hour ago. If you quit out there, you get a better camera, and you can side roll.
It's good.
That. Yeah, this game has a history of just discovering something before every marathon run. Oh, I almost died there. We're done rolling soon, don't worry. I'm gonna blow this thing up. Yeah, this part has a lot of boring fights, but recently we've managed to skip a lot of it. So I can just run up this wall right here, and as like half an hour ago, I can do this thing where I block out of a wall run. Now I can redirect it into that little slanted wall there. And I didn't make it, but let's try that again. And that way I can just kind of continue my wall run on this wall. I hope I grab the ledge up there with some more precise spacing. The ledge grabs work like really weird in a few places. There we are. And all the way up here, out of bounds. Careful not to fall down. Right over here. Through here. And there we are. Easy every time. Where's my camera? There I am. Yeah, that skips like 3 fights or something, which are quite long and dummy. Yeah, parkouring has a lot of like cycles like this where you just gotta wait sometimes. Especially this one. This one's always bad. Haven't gotten a good one in my life.
Yeah, that happens to me in every run I do.
I believe that.
Yep. Every one of my runs.
Right here we have the beautiful called Milk and Mouth skip. If I can hit it again. There's another fight in here that we want to skip. So we just kind of... I messed it up again. Keep going too far on the left. Never lucky. Yeah, this one's quite tricky.
I bet Tronathan would get this first try.
I bet he would. I just did the same thing 3 times. Let's try that a few more times. There we are, that's it. Or not. Don't worry, I know this game. Okay, we just gotta get up here. How was that too far? I went so far right on that. Now I'm almost there. Yeah.
To get there, should I get the YouTube tutorial up for this skip?
Sure.
If there is one, you probably made it, right?
I didn't actually. This isn't even my skip. Surprisingly. That's it now. Yeah, so we get up here. Stand right in here. Get a precise angle on this wall. And then we can run along here and hopefully make it over there. Yeah, exactly. That gives a fight in that room. Which is dumb. So I'm not sure why the skip isn't called Dumb Fight Skip 2. That's the wrong direction. That's straight down. Would I have to do the skip again? Oh yeah, I don't. We're good. It just keeps happening, boys. Usually I don't get a grab on that, so I just kind of land like slightly higher, so then I can just wall one up. And that's what I'm pressing the buttons for, but it just doesn't happen. Okay, let's be safe here. Let's land on that, then go up. There we are. We did it. That's what I call a pro gamer move. Where's my camera? Yeah, the camera's like the most annoying thing in this game. It just goes wherever it wants. Yeah, the fights in this part, by the way, are like split up into 2 parts. You see I'm in the first part here, and I'm jumping over to the second. And usually you have to complete the first to do the second, but on this one I guess they forgot about that. You can just completely ignore the first part. There's a boy in there. Kill some more boys. That's that fight. Fortunately, we don't really have a way to like clip through things a lot of the time. Otherwise, a lot of these fights won't be skippable. We could just get through the doors. Yeah. Also, you need to use the stasis disc on the advanced infected in order to damage them. In case you didn't know that.
I'll remember that one.
I'm sure. If I don't die, that'll stick on for a little longer. Unfortunately, we've lost all the other text boxes already.
Wait, what did I need to use the stasis disc for?
I forgot.
Oh no.
Here's another cool button room.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, there it is. We gotta hit the buttons in a certain order. Each button here like plays a little cutscene of the thing over the door activating. Sometimes you can skip them. We don't really know why. Happened to me like a handful of times, just out of nowhere. So we could figure that out, that'd be great.
I'll get on it when I get home.
Right, thanks. Nice boost. That's what we call a back boost. Also the music in this is banging. Did I get a cutscene skip? I might have. Oh, that boy just disappeared. Oh, I got 1. That's lucky. I'm not aiming at the right boy. I'm not. That's no enemy there. Snipe that dude. I'm really low on energy. Can I get any? There we go. There should be another one back here. We gotta get across that bridge, and little chase scene where I have to do the same inputs for like 30 seconds. You wanna do them? You wanna hold S for me? Just hold the S key. Or you might wanna like run around there.
Wait, hold the S key and do what?
I need the mouse as well. Okay. Yeah, just hold the S key.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that's co-op right there. Oh, there's a thing in the way.
That's all you.
Yeah, anyways.
I'm doing my part.
True.
Now that is a big door.
That was a big door. Indeed. I'm focusing on this movement because this finger positioning is weird.
This is really, really scary.
Yeah.
What if we don't make it? Okay.
Well done.
Thanks.
Here's a trick that's actually FPS dependent. So it's pretty much luck, since there's no good way to like control the FPS or whatever. So we call this the dampe of the run, because it just never works. It's pretty much RNG. And it's like 40 minutes into the run. Let's see, I gotta get up here, wall run, jump off, and then hope I grab that right there. Easy.
Nice. First try dampe.
Yeah, this is road wicked pace, this is sub 4. And we restart to skip that cutscene right there. It'll take like 30 seconds, that's a long one. Right, keep an eye out for this dude right there on the right, this one. Gibson over there is just gonna attack him. Oh, he didn't fall down, what? That never happened before. Can he die? I don't know how to kill these. There he is. Usually just falls into that little hole. Guess what time it is? Yeah, it's cycle time.
Gaming time.
Oh,
it's always gaming
all
time.
the time. Yeah. I just mean now specifically. Yeah, this one of these looks cool. Nice lag. I can stop hitting the walls and stay on my racing line, that would be great. Need some Mario Kart speedrunners in here.
Yeah.
Want to teach me how to... Oh, that's collectible. Also W again.
Why do they have... You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take A and D.
I can only do one button at a time.
Yeah, I don't trust you on the steering.
That's fine.
The thing is, this was like pretty much designed for controller and just ported to PC by some Chinese company. So the keyboard controls, especially on this, are pretty awful. Gotta like slightly tap the buttons if you don't want to just steer into a wall. So it really takes some expertise. Oh, we're done.
Okay. I really ought to get my cave installed with RGB. RGB cave.
Oh yeah. So it's a pretty lit cave, as they say. Yeah. This fight's pretty much an auto-scroll as well. I'm gonna like hit this dude 3 times in an interval of like 20 seconds. Also, if I just hold shift, I dodge all his attacks.
You're just gonna let him beat you up like that?
I mean, I can dodge him, sure. But he's too slow, dude. I don't want to bully him. He's so slow. Gonna hit me? Oh yeah, she hit me. Oh, stop hitting me. I'm trying to dodge. There he goes. It's too hard to dodge. I'll just hold shift. It's much easier. Next hit should be right here. There we go. Now we want to already position him to where his next phase is going to be, which is up here. So he doesn't have to walk as long. Spread the pain, by the way. He just punches us some more. And any second now. There he goes. He's gonna just run into that little wall thing right there. In this phase, he's just gonna run into those and then spawn like a bunch of enemies. And we gotta kill those until we can go to the next part. I'll try to hit that from down here. There we go. Yeah, this fight's like always the same, so it's pretty easy. Hit the thing, enemies spawn in the same places. Did I miss one? I think that's it. Yeah, probably go on to the next one. Oh, slow. Oh, the enemy's blocking my aim. Yeah. I'll just grill these boys. Oh, I'm out of energy. That ain't good. That should be it, yeah. I'm just giving the final blow. O2. There he goes. Skip another cutscene real quick. And Rip Gibson.
So this run is like sub 1 now, right? As of
No.
fairly.
Oh yeah.
recent.
We'll look at sub 1 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The record used to be at like 108. That's what I grinded it out to. But then my boy Dasyox came along and found like 10 minutes worth of time save. So now we're finally on the sub 1. So shoutouts to Dasyox. Also shoutouts to SK Howl for finally making an auto splitter after like years of us running this in RTA. Yeah, this is the cave. It's a cave. And there's some neat skips you can do here. If I can get a sideways wall in, that'd be great. There we are. Get up to there. You want to guess what this skip's called?
Jeff.
It is now. So this is Jeff's skip. And I'm dead. I don't know why, but there's a death trigger there sometimes. Let's just do that again. Another Jeff attempt.
My skip, Jeff.
My skipper Jeff. Right, so we'll just get over there again. Get right up there. Position carefully. There we are. I have a bit of a bad landing. Let me try to fix this. Get around that, yeah. Get right up there. And here's a clip that we can go into. And when we're in a clip and we load it back in, it just kind of zips us up like that. So we can use that right here to go up right on top. And skip all of this. You can see the stuff on the left there, that part's annoying.
Should have done that in the movie to escape.
Yeah, just clip out. Guess I didn't switch to his good disc that regenerates energy. I don't need it, luckily. I said no, I want to say yes. And another one of these. I'll try the really hard thing in this. You can like bounce off the track and like hit a rock, and it like bounces you off onto some other rock. But it's like really, really precise. I haven't hit it yet, so we'll see.
Is there like an IL version of these tracks, or?
No. I mean, there could be.
There should
but
be.
these are boring. These are hella dumb. Una holds W for like 2 minutes. Wait, this is it. I gotta look closely for that one. There's the rock. Okay, missed the rock.
Goddamn Dwayne.
Yeah, I miss my boy Dwayne. Where'd he go? Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about when you die, by the way. I was like really slow there for the first few seconds.
So if you practice the IL, you wouldn't miss the rock.
I've never hit the rock in my life. One person has hit the rock once.
That's you, right then?
It wasn't me, actually.
Alright.
Maybe.
You did hit a rock, but not
I didn't, yeah.
the rock.
Not the right rock. And also not in the right way. Should I do it again? What time are we at? 53? Yeah, let's not hit it. Let's take the turn.
What's the estimate?
110. Which is like really generous, so we should be able to hit that if I don't hit the rock like 5 more times. We call that one Dwayne skip. I don't know if the keyboard's like scuffed or if the keys are just hypersensitive. And I keep steering to the left by accident.
You're just shaking from excitement and from playing Tron.
Indeed. This cracks me up. I love holding W.
Do you prefer holding W or S? Or any key, actually. What's your favorite key to hold?
I think F. I've ever played Zoned. You hold F in that game. Good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I'm like glued to the screen even though I know exactly how the struggle works. I could play as blindfolded, dude. Which I can't. Don't hold out your hand, please.
Do you want me to?
Alright.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, let's try.
You fucking.
I might have a screen above my head that I'm looking at. Alright. Oh, this part's over soon. Well, guess what's up next after this?
Do I want to guess?
Yeah.
No.
What comes right now? It's tanks.
I love tanks.
Me too. The wide boys do. Probably looking actually. Oh hell yeah! That's me right there. It's him. I'm gonna skip another cutscene. Kill 2 tanks and then skip another cutscene. This one might be far away. I killed him in the wrong order. Yeah, he's just driving into the wall. Selected no again. And right into the tank. There's, by the way, a dev key, which is plus, which is like, if you're in a vehicle and you press that, the game just speeds up to like 3 times its speed. And we're not sure why, but it's like really hard to control. And also in bandits, because it's just like a debug key. So it's pretty much just a... I'm not pressing the button, I swear to God. So pretty much just a cheat code. I don't know where the plus key is, otherwise I'd press it. There's like 10 different keyboard layouts at this venue. Had a Russian word earlier, some Swedish stuff. So yeah, finding the keys.
I think this is a local layout though.
Yeah, it has like an AE on it, and like an O with a line in the middle. It's probably Swedish.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. Why am I stuck now? Yeah, here we have to hit some buttons. So we just do that. Hope I wasn't too fast there, because these buttons like only stay active for a little bit. Oh, there we are. Also, if you kill too many enemies there, they call back up, and it has like a 5-second cutscene. So you don't want to kill like more than 2. Yeah, let's go on a rampage, dude. Probably good. We're defenseless. So I like to do some flicks on these shit boys. Oh, third time's the
First try.
Fortunately, like, the turret also moves like somewhat slower than your camera. If you just flick, you can't even really hit it if you flick it really fast. Also, this boy just dies without me attacking him.
Oh no.
Okay, let me... where's this? Friends.
I hate this Steam skip.
Same. It is gaming time, baby cakes, though. Can confirm that. Tank time's over soon, baby cakes. Roll right into the next one. This one's actually like a little hard, at least to do fast, because there's like 3 different types of enemies. You kind of need to balance on who to kill first and what distances and who can hit you and all that stuff. Where's the boy, I guess? I killed no one. I need energy. Right. Oh no, we're done. Alright. So now we have another fight against this dude. This is like the only boss fight in the game. You fight him like 5 times. So if we just bait out an attack here, and attack him while he's down, we do like extra damage. Or we immediately go to the second phase. So yeah, we were talking about The Rock earlier. This is the actual Dwayne The Rock Johnson strat. Okay. Because he's about to get hit in the head. Look at that. Boom.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Don't wish that upon my worst enemies.
RKO out of nowhere.
True. So yeah, we can just kill him with attacks here, but most of the time it's faster. We have a good rock placement there. right here. If he wants to move under that. And hopefully he gets hit by that. Come on, man. Move it. Yeah, there he goes. We get hit. That's some good damage on that. And then we should be able to maybe kill him here. Yeah, there he goes. He's dead. This time for real. He won't come back again.
I miss him already.
Sometimes just be like that. You hate to see it. Yeah, also our colors change now. Because game. Some story stuff. Yeah. This part's really epic because it's all grey and raining. This is just some normal parkouring, the usual. Yeah, sure.
Dachio X donated $10 for Goodigo's Tron run. Butterfingers.
Butterfingers indeed. Right, I tried to skip there, but I goofed it up twice. I need to grab some energy right here. There's a fight right there, which I just went into that we want to skip. So there's a little ledge up here that we can get on, and then we'll run right up here. And there's like multiple versions of the skip, so that one's called ship, skip, 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 skip. Wait, is it? No, it's 3 times. Ship, skip, skip, skip. That's the one. Right. And now we're out of this little section and into the orange part, which is the end of the game. Oh, I might even not make estimates. Let's see.
Nah, you got this.
I believe. Yeah, this part's a little scary because there's like giant pits everywhere. So if you fall down anywhere, you're probably dead.
It's a good thing they made all these ledge grabbing sections so fast, because it would have ruined the game if they were like slower than this.
I guess, yeah, they are pretty fast, but they're like half the game. I guess I should be glad they're not slow, yeah.
Not like one of those really slow shuffling ones.
Yeah. Yeah, right here we can kind of grapple this enemy from above, kind of keep our height that way, and get over that gap that way. And that skips that whole fight. It also confuses the game because it still thinks we're in that fight back there, and just skipped. So when we advance this one, it plays the cutscenes from the previous fight. That's the wrong disc.
I hate when the game gets confused to me.
True, yeah. That's the early fight, so it just keeps spawning enemies in there. They'll just stack up over there. I aimed at that, come on, man. Look at those dudes. Kill that boy off screen. Oh, yeah. Now some more button glitches on these. Damn, that was quick. And then another elevator straight up. What do you think is my chance of dying here?
1 in 3.
We'll see. I guess wrong. I died. Yeah, because that's just setting up another grapple glitch. Because we want to go big out of bounds here, though it may not look like much. Yeah, these bomb carriers here are annoying. They knock you over if they hit you. I'm almost dead. So yeah, also, while you're grapple glitch, you can't attack. So I can't do any jump punches here, so I just gotta kind of jump my way through slowly. Yeah, and then right here, to prevent you from going out of bounds, they have like a big invisible wall around this thing. But since we're grapple glitched, we can just kind of go around. And now we can also punch again. Do the good old punchy punchy. Alright. And here's another invisible wall to prevent us from going out of bounds, but there's a conveniently placed wall here. We can just do that.
This section's so long.
Yeah. I mean, the skip that I just did was the only one that used to be here, but Dasiox found a new one, which just made this section like 2 minutes of this. Oh no. Got this whole section again. Let's go. Yeah, I guess while we jump some more on these belts.
Damn, 2 out of 2 deaths there.
And to give some shoutouts to the whole community of this game, which is like 5 people.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dasiox found lots of new stuff recently, so he's a good boy. Shoutouts to him, shoutouts to the crowd, of course. What's up? Oh, I should walk. Yeah, shoutouts to Alex, who picked this up a little bit, and Red from the Dark Souls community. And what else is there? You know the boys, right?
What?
Am I forgetting?
Me.
Shoutouts to Jamaican Bacon, who pretty much like is the daddy of this game for like the past 5 years. He's always been pushing this stuff. I wasn't focused on the game at all, so I thought I did the thing on the wrong, whatever you want to call this, pillar.
Shoutouts to the install process of this game.
Oh yeah. When I set this up in the practice room, it took me like over an hour. So I came up here like after stream 2 ended yesterday at like 4 AM, and it took like 40 minutes to set this up here as well. So I didn't have a lot of sleep, which is the only reason I'm not hitting estimate. I think, yeah, 4 minutes. Maybe, we'll see. Might be close.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't close. Oh, this dude's coming. The spawns on this are like really bad sometimes. Okay, we're good. Just gonna jump through that wall. Are you serious? That jump was like a meter short. Alright,
okay, cool.
Wanna go again?
Alright.
Wanna hold W? Nah.
Can I play this bit now?
You know how to do it?
Well, I've seen it twice, but
yeah, it's.
I don't want to risk it. I trust you more. Oh, this section looks cool. What do you do here?
You walk and you jump.
Okay.
But yeah, I picked this game. Actually, the skip that I just failed is the skip that made me pick up this game. But I was subbed to Jamaican Bacon on YouTube, and he uploaded like a few skips, and I saw that one and thought, damn, that looks cool.
Yeah.
So here we are. Nice skip. You can also roll to make it even faster.
Sick.
But it's like
3rd try, but also 1st try.
Yeah.
3rd first try.
Really not good spawns on those bomb carriers back there. Yeah, get on the wall again. Do some Spider-Man stuff, you feel me? Oh yeah, this boy might hit me. There we are. They don't do that much damage, but if you get hit like 3 or 4 times, you're probably dead. And they knock you over as well, so that's bad. I'm getting bad spawns here as well. They always spawn like groups of 2. Let me just take it safe and wait, okay? Where are they? If I go in, they're gonna spawn. Oh, there he is. Alright. Another one, maybe? No? Oh, there he is. Okay. There we are. And we jump right down there. And into the last light cycle section.
Can we get a clap for that crowd?
Yeah, it's confusing. Yeah. Just hold some more W and then went into the last fight, which had like 5 phases. Yeah, we're not hitting estimate. Just barely. Oh no. Getting bad cycles on these trips as well. Oh. Barely enough speed. Hit too many walls there. Right, and into the fight we go. Sabotage is not polite. Remember that.
It's not, that's true.
You sabotage my run, is that why I failed to skip? Well, that's not polite. Yeah, we kill those boys. We just hit a bomb disc right here, these boys just kind of backflip. And there they go. Let's bully this boy down there as well. You wanna go? Come on, man. Just flip back. Fucking flop down.
F to flop.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah. He flopped it hard. Where are the enemies? There they are. Alright. first part, and now we fight the yellow boy again. He's back. Dude, it's him.
I thought he was dead for good.
Nah. There he is. Yeah, he's just like dragging power from these generators or whatever. So this fight's just 4 times we hit those, and then activate 2 buttons here. And of course, to be quicker, we want to button glitch these. Unfortunately, if like enemies hit you out of the animation, sometimes the button doesn't activate, so now you need to like go back. And also, I'm gonna position myself on the edge right here. And as soon as I hit this checkpoint, I'm gonna jump down. And what that does is Abraxas, which is the yellow guy, has like a default position on each of these phases, so he's just way close to that generator over there instead of walking all the way over. So we'll do that another time right here. Those enemies at bay. Right in here. Okay. Unfortunately, it only saves time on these 2. If you do it on any of the others, you lose like a few seconds. Also, the game has a chance to just like lag out there at like 1 FPS for like 2 minutes. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Well, that would have been cool. Nice time. There's 2 more right here. Well, stay away. Nice disc. That one hurts. Oh, he jumped up. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe. I want to like shorten his route to the next generator over there as much as possible. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Dude, it's him.
It is him.
One last set of buttons.
Is that the green goblin, dude?
No, that's advanced infected. You have to use the whatever it's called disc to damage the advanced infected. Yeah, after got those 4 generators, you're just gonna go for this middle one. If he wants to walk, there he is. He's running, dude. He's a dude with a purpose. No, don't do it, Abraxas. Alright, so yeah, time is coming up in like 20 seconds or something. So we're just gonna, this middle generator is like establishing links or whatever. So after that song, we're just gonna hit it once and then we're done. So, time in 3, 2, 1, and hit it. 112, baby.
Very nice.
On the day I die. So yeah, that's the game. It's a good run. Got anything to say?
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, I tried my best. That was pretty bad, but whatever. Right, so yeah, be sure to check out the rest of the stream 2 or stream 1 right over there if you want to watch that.
Yeah, just walk over there. If you're watching the stream, just that way.
It's like 20 meters, just go over. We'll just change the URL, that might work as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Tron. Thanks for hanging out, watching. Thanks for the boys. And thanks to Zook for holding some keys here and there.
Yeah.
And I'll see you boys. Have a good day.